He entered the Saudi consulate here in Istanbul, never to return. Saudi Arabia now says the outspoken journalist Jamal Khashoggi died by accident. I've spoken to some of Jamal's friends here in Istanbul, and they told me that in the months leading up to his disappearance, he felt increasingly under the watch of Saudi authorities. Authorities that have reportedly made their critics abroad disappear in recent years. It would seem people like Khashoggi have plenty to fear.
وتصير بدل ما تكون وزير تمنع الجريمة تصير أنت رأس الجريمة.
Last year, a BBC Arabic documentary investigated for months detailed allegations about the Saudi monarchy abducting 3 dissident princes living abroad. They were all critics of the ruling elite. The documentary featured Khalid bin Farhan, another Saudi prince who became critical of the royal family. After speaking out, he has since claimed asylum in Germany.
وصلنا لين 4 في أوروبا بينتقدوا من داخل الأسرة، بينتقدوا الأسرة، بينتقدوا الحكم في السعودية. 3 منهم انخطفوا، فأنا الوحيد اللي باقي يعني.
One of them, Prince Turki bin Sultan, was offered a private jet by the Saudi consulate in Paris to take him to Cairo. We understand from staff who were on board the jet that it took him to Riyadh instead. The fates of all 3 princes are still unknown, and the Saudi government declined to comment. After the disappearance of Khashoggi, we reached out to Prince Khalid again.
أول شيء النظام السياسي السعودي يعني زاد حدته في الدكتاتورية وفي الاعتقالات أكثر، أو يعني نقول 99% من أي أحد كان يتخيل أو كان ينتظر منه أنه يعارض دخل السجن للصمت وليس للاعتراض. زادت الملاحقات المعارضة السعودية في الخارج.
Last year, Jamal Khashoggi left Saudi to live in self-imposed exile. Before the disappearance, he was in Istanbul getting ready to be married to his Turkish fiancée. I went to meet Iyad al-Haji, a filmmaker who was working on a documentary with Khashoggi before he went missing.
قالها أكثر من مرة أن لديه بيعة سواء للملك سلمان أو لابنه ولي العهد، ولكن للأسف قالها لي بالحرف أن أنا هكذا أعامل المملكة، ولكن المملكة تعاملني كأنني أطلقت النار على الملك وهربت.
Over the last year, Khashoggi wrote for the Washington Post about Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's waves of arrests of his critics.
This is a man who did not claim to be an opponent. He did not want regime change. He didn't want to have a revolution in Saudi Arabia. All he wanted for the world to put pressure on Mohammed bin Salman to stop doing some of the things he's been doing.
The day before Jamal disappeared, he tweeted about the arrest of economist Issam al-Zamil, which took place a year ago. His friends here told me he was particularly emotional about his Zamil's arrest, saying that the repression was becoming unbearable. Jamal's last article in the Washington Post, published after his disappearance, was all about the need for freedom of expression in the Arab world. But in a place where even royal family members may not be immune to being disappeared, could Jamal have paid the ultimate price for this freedom? Hanan Razik, BBC News, Istanbul.